Hello viewers, it's Super GT here and you are in for a treat of a video today. We are doing Stock Car Challenge number 10, but I thought this video deserved its own title because this race you're going to see here and the run after actually is just going to be full of absolutely awful driving. That guy's just going to disappear out of nowhere and it's just going to descend into total chaos around the Yas Marina circuit at night. So this is Stock Car Challenge number 10 technically. We're driving the Ferrari F40. Now the PI on this car, as that guy goes flying into the wall and the air, I cut the corner. Just didn't want to come back on a stupid angle, so just to avoid a collision. Well actually no, we don't avoid a collision there at the hairpin. We've been pushed into a 360 coming back onto the track. But as I was saying, this is the Ferrari F40. We have 713 PI, so that is 87 short of what it could be in S-Class, so 800 being the top of S-Class. So I'm giving away a lot of power here. As you can see, I'm losing so much speed down this straight. I'm even being overtaken by a classic F1 car here. As we come into the chicane, I'm in 13th, so I'm not last, and ideally I'll be able to finish ahead of a couple of cars. Anyone who loses to this car with this much of a deficit really should question themselves on this game. So coming into the most infamous chicane in the game, that guy in the classic F1 car has just gone way wide. I've been almost pushed by the guy behind. I think he's actually done more damage to himself though. Coming through there, we've gained a couple of positions. Guy a couple of positions ahead there in the Ferrari, cutting the corner completely. In this race here we are going to see pretty much every type of bad driving you can experience in Forza. So already we've seen bad collisions, we've seen people drifting wide, almost collecting me there, we've seen people cutting corners, we've seen people pushing other people wide as we've just seen there from the Ferrari, and oh my god, Maserati comes back, wipes him out again. We've seen revenge attacks, pretty much everything you'd hope or not hope to see, we have seen here. And I can see my proximity arrows there going flying off to the left. Someone's gone very wide. Into the final turn, I'm going to get pushed wide by the Maserati MC12. But I'm still going to keep 6th position. After all that, it just shows you that really all you have to do in this game is just avoid trouble and you'll do well normally. So coming through the second corner, now this guy is just going to push me wide, and he just thinks that's acceptable. It's amazing the amount of times you'll see that in this video. The amount of people who just push you wide and think that is an acceptable thing to do. Coming to the next chicane, he's just going to push me wide again. If he doesn't think that my brakes are good, he should just move to the side and go up the inside. So I'm just going to let him go past there. If he really wants that position, then he can have it. So I'm down to 7th now, and then we're going to skip ahead momentarily to the hotel section at the end of lap number 2. I've gone up to 5th. A couple of people were off on the track earlier, so we're catching up here with another guy in 3rd. They're going to push each other around. The Maserati is giving it large here at the end of lap 2. Up the inside comes this guy, just going to push me wide. Not sure why he had to do that, but that's your typical standard overtaking move in Forza 6. He extends the corner on the exit massively. Then now we've got a BMW touring car on our inside here. And watch this, as we go into turn 1, I'm in 7th. On the brakes, around the outside of that BMW, not sure why he was so slow on the brakes there. But that was a pretty good move for this car. Now this car is actually, it's not too bad actually for a stock car that's giving away so much PI. It's actually not too bad. It handles alright, the acceleration is decent, top speed is there or thereabouts, the brakes are probably his biggest weakness. Overall, a decent car. So this guy ahead, drifting all over the place, but he's going to rejoin and cut the track. And I'm just going to get pushed wide, so again, another example of being pushed wide and people thinking that's just the right thing to do and not giving the place back. Oh well, we're going to continue here. Up the back straight. Plenty of slipstream opportunities here. That BMW doesn't really have much in answer to me there, so straight past him. The F1 car is going to come flying back out of nowhere. As we go into the turn, That's a bit unfortunate. I didn't quite know where he was and turned in on him. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I didn't spin him round, thankfully. So I couldn't quite see exactly where he was. This guy's just going to come spinning out of nowhere. Come back across the track. Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant rejoin there, mate. 10 out of 10. Just come back all the way across the track as you're supposed to do. Sarcasm, that was, by the way. So into the chicane. This guy is all over the place. He's been all over the place for the whole race, pretty much. We're in 4th here, and we're in with a shout of beating quite a lot of people, but not at this rate. Not if we're going to get pushed wide like that. Coming up onto the track again, looking behind just to make sure we don't rejoin in someone's path. We've lost 2 positions because of that, and the guy who did it has lost out the most. Kind of shows you, really, doesn't it? Being a bit of a knob doesn't pay. These two make a collision. It's giving me the opening into the left-hander. Just going to get the position there. He's going to try and turn in on me, but I am there having this position. I'm in 4th. Can we keep it for 2 more corners? And we will finish in 4th position. It's coming up to the second to last corner. I'm just waiting for someone to smash into the back of me. It hasn't happened. 1 more corner. Can we keep it? Let's see if we can. Into the turn, hitting the apex nicely. I see that proximity arrow go flying across, but it doesn't hit me. And I'm through into 4th. That is just staggering. In this car, with that much PI deficit, I'm giving away so much time in this car. And I've beat so many people in that race. It's just unbelievable, really. And that is the end of that one. So there we go, 713 PI. There isn't really much excuse for losing to that kind of car. I'm giving away at least 5 or 6 seconds a lap with this kind of car. So this brings us on to Indianapolis reverse circuit. Now this is going to be, well, almost as bad as the Yas Marina race. So into the first turn, I'm in 5th out of 14. And going in, get on the brakes nice and early. But we're just going to get pushed wide. We're going to get loaded into turn 1. We couldn't quite manage it through there cleanly. So down into last. Let's see what we can do then from last position. These two guys are going to get involved in a collision with each other. And then the Ferrari, again, colliding with the Mercedes. And then he's just going to completely forget about the corner. Just go across the grass. It actually was a horrible line for him to take, though. So as we come onto the middle straight, we're in 11th. So 3 people are behind us. And we've got a nice big train forming ahead. The guy in first place is just long gone. He's driving the KTM Crossbow. So don't stand much chance of beating him at all. He's kicking off here. We've got a lot of cars. And I see a lot of smoke. Someone's quit there. Someone has rage quit halfway through being smashed off the circuit. Coming through into the last couple of corners on the lap. Just going to push the Noble. Wasn't judging his speed well enough. Thankfully he didn't crash. The Chevy Camaro comes back onto the track, and he was the dangerous one in the last race, so I'm going to leave him plenty of space. As we come through the final chicane onto the main straight, the Noble is sideways, and I'm just about round him into 8th. Not too bad. We were 14th at the start of the lap when we went down into last. Now, a bit further ahead, Camaro taking the grass line this time, almost going into the Ferrari. So as we come through the oval section, as we turn left to go to the infield, I take a nice inside line, but the Camaro is just going to take a really weird central line, just stick to the dead centre of the track, and I just could not judge what he was doing there because that was so retarded. Now coming back on, we are in 9th, so we actually lost a couple of positions because of that. I just honestly could not judge what he was doing. He was staying in the dead centre for some reason, coming back across to the left on a left-hander when he should be going out to the right on the exit. Oh well, we can move on with our life. As we come into the infield, I'm very scared about what he's going to do here. And then he is going to, yes, that's right, he is going to ram into me. Thank you very much for that. And I am going to lose a lot of time because of that. But this is only the beginning, really, because this is where the chase begins. Can I catch up with him and deal out some justice? Let's see if we can do that. So, this is the end of the race. We are catching up with him. The big moment to strike is coming right here at the end of the race. I struggle so hard to get to this position to try and catch up, to put myself within striking range.
Okay, enough of that shite.
Fucker right in the pussy!
And that was my triple collateral on free-for-all.
Now it requires some special type of idiot to get Super GT to start ramming people back. But that is what's happened today. It's an unfortunate occasion. It's only probably the second time I've ever done it. But sometimes justice has to be dealt out. And now don't worry too much, because I did speak to the guy in messages afterwards. It's all okay. I hope maybe from now on he'll be a bit better, be a bit more considerate about the other drivers. But that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button if you did like this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more like this. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.